All praise to Yahweh, Bahoshem, Yahweh Shai, Bahoshem, Rakaha, Kwadash. The honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, or GMS for short. This is where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. All right, and also Shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. All right, so today this video we're going into Revelation 13 and 16. And we're going to go a little bit more further into this social credit system, all right, or how the mark, all right, may work. Okay, all right, we're gonna maybe touch on the correlation between the two, all right, the social credit score and the can't remember what the other one was that we went over. All right, but we're gonna touch a little bit more on this prophecy. All right, so let's get it. Revelation 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Verse 17, it reads, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Okay, so in this day, all right, you should know who this he is that it speaks of. Right, it is Esau, Edom, right, the wicked. Right, and how is he going to be able to cause all to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads? Right, it's because the earth has been given into his hand. Okay, Job 9:24. All right, that it includes that as a clue. Also, the second part of that verse is also a clue. All right, it goes into something else though. All right, so that mark, all right, goes back to the Greek word charagma. Okay, let's go ahead and get that really quick. All right, the word for mark,
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
all right, it says, "Of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist." Right, that's a word that this world is familiar with, but we know it as the ones that are against the Messiah. Okay, and there's more than one Antichrist. If you filter yourself through these scriptures, all right, you may find out that you are walking after the ones that are against the Messiah. All right, you may be on the same path as this man. Okay, but Strong's definition of charagma, it says scratch or etching, i.e. stamp as a badge of servitude. A badge of servitude to who? Okay, to the wicked, to Esau, Edom, to the ones that are against the Messiah, which the world calls the Antichrist. All right. So we know this badge to be called, okay, or to be the micro C hip. All right, the word micro, the letter C, the word hip, put all that together. All right, or the RFID C hip. Okay, a couple examples of this technology. Okay, don't worry about the names, the manufacturers. Just for now, all right, for this point, just go and look at this technology. All right, so a couple examples of this technology is Walletmore, Walletmor. All right, another example is Neuralink or Elon Musk's brain technology. Okay, go look up those couple of things as an example of the technology and filter it through Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. Okay, so uh, what I want to touch on is this article, or what I want to bring up is this article about the social credit system, all right, that I came across. I can't remember how I came across this. Okay, I know it was a while ago. All right, so I'm just reading something that I found on the internet. Now, what we do, or what is important, is that we, prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. Okay, so you chew the meat, spit out the bones. All right, what we want to ask ourselves is this possible that it could happen? All right, could this system, could the system that we live in now, the buying and selling of goods, uh, you know, could they be merging? Man, I just thought of this. Could they be actually, like, we're in the middle of them merging technology with how things run? People are worried about likes and dislikes and subscribers and all this thing. All right, credit scores to keep their score up. All right, who's to say what certain people might do? All right, fall in line with the system. All right, if you want to keep your score up, your social credit score, you're going to have to fall in line with the ones who built the structure behind this system rolling out. All right, and that's what this article or this thread touches on. Okay, so let me read a little bit. I don't know how far we're going to get with this. This might have to be more than one part, but we'll see. Okay, the title of this thread is New World Order, the Social Credit System, or CSQR SM and U. Okay, the Social Credit System and U. Okay, now let me. All right, it reads, and I'm just going through here till we get to things I want you to consider. All right, it says this is more of a presentation of the information that was found on the site than anything else. All right, so again, this is more of a presentation of the information that was found more than anything else. All right, when you hear these things, is it possible? Again, you have to ask yourself, is this possible? Filter it through Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17, and where you see this world going. Everything is going digital. We heard about a social credit system coming. Okay. It goes on to say, if we can take a moment to consider this without dismissing it immediately, I think we will find some interesting concepts here. Okay. So it asks the question, what is CSQR SM? And the SM is social management. Okay. And we will find out that the CSQR are levels. You'll see. You'll see. I don't want to. All right. So here we go. It says, so what is CSQR SM? It says CSQR SM is social, or excuse me, or SM is social management again. All right, it's a software. Okay, it says software is the program that will be used worldwide by select governmental and banking institutions when the financial reset occurs. Okay, so this person is going back and forth asking questions with whomever put this information out. All right. And all I'm doing is reading it. All right. So that you can consider and filter, all right, where this world is going. It's going toward prophecy. I'll tell you that right now. All right. But you be the judge. All right. So the person says, okay, so what is the financial reset? And his answer was the financial reset will be a complete restructuring of the current system, eliminating all existing fiat currencies overnight. The CSRQ SM software will intercept all banking transactions, all credit and debit card transactions, and all known financial transactions over a period of 3 to 5 days once the system is activated. And man, this remind me of all right, some of you might not know who I'm talking about, but Pippa Malmgren, all right, when she started talking about blockchain and all transactions being known, all right, putting all transactions on blockchain, okay, going all the way into the digital realm, all right, so all the fiat currencies are going to be done away with, okay, and then it also reminded me of another article that I was reading, which we'll probably end up going into that also. It was something that was passed not too long ago. I'm not going to speak about that right now because I can't even think of the title of that article and exactly what that law was. But we'll get to that. All right, Lord willing. All right, they said go on. All right, he says the currency planned to be used is known as USDR. All right, for those with a Japanese bank account, for example, their yen will be converted to USDR overnight. Nearly all countries on Earth will use the new system. The software is designed to process all financial transactions centrally and issue social credit scores for all users. It says people will share their social score status online and compare them to each other. This will be encouraged by the media and government. All right, so this person asks, okay, so this system goes online and it captures the population in a net, so to speak. All right, it says, I assume this would need to be put in place by all governments at the same time in order for something like this to work. All right, a master switch, so to say. Okay, they go on to say, I'm going to jump around a little bit and see about getting into more meat and potatoes. So it seems as if there are going to be 4 classes at this time. Okay, we have a S class, we have a C class, we have an R class, we have an Q class. All right, it says each class within the CSRQ-SM software app has specific parameters. Each class contains dozens of metrics and variables. Listed below are the most basic, which appear on the account profile when the account is queued. All right, we'll get into these classes in the next video. All right, let me check the time really quick. All right, yeah, so this is just a little quick read of that thread. Okay, it gets pretty interesting. All right. Again, this is just a possibility where this thing can go. You know, people are going to be filtered into this system where they are going to be able to control and determine who might buy or sell, as it says in Revelation 13 and 17. It says, in that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, so depending on what depending on what class you are filtered into, okay, it might open up certain perks. All right, you might be able to do this and this the more higher you get. And for those people who are influencers in this day, these might be the people leading the way in going into the system. All right, flashing their high social credit score, flashing what this level enables you to do in this system. Okay, but who's to say? Before even starting this, all right, you may have to take this mark. All right, again in Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. This is also making me think of, I wish I could think of the title, or these things that were just passed not too long ago, because it's along the lines of answering what this guy had stated up here. It says, okay, so the system goes online and it captures the population in a net, so to speak. In parentheses, he puts how convenient. All right, meaning that they are already at work doing this, setting this up. All right, this has to already be in the works in order to capture the globe in this thing, okay? In order to be able to cause all, the system has to already be in place. All right, it goes on and says, I assume this would need to be put in place by all governments at the same time in order for something like this to work. A master switch, so to say. Okay, so let's look at this causeth all. The word for causeth in the Greek is
Strong's G 4160. Poieo. Poieo.
all right, poieo. Let's go look at that word, poieo. It says to make, all right, to be the authors of, all right, the cause of, all right, to make ready, to prepare, all right, to make a thing out of something. All right, to put forth, to make one do something, to cause one to be the authors of a thing, to cause, to bring about. All right. It says to make ready and so at the same time to institute. All right. So they're making the world ready by causing all these issues, causing the right issues to get you to to cause you the right issues so that they can offer you or make you an offer that you can't refuse, basically. All right, people are going to be begging for this thing. All right, they present themselves as the Most High and God, and they're going to present this thing to you as a savior. All right, we're going to get more into this reading, this thread. But okay, but until then, all right. Shalom and the water to the elect and the remnant. All right. Double honor to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, or GMS, where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. All right. And call halal Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Wakaha Kwadash. All right. Again, the water. And Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Shalom.